Welcome to Ophea's Instructional Dance DVD. This DVD includes the demonstration of 3 dance lessons from Ophea's Elementary Health and Physical Education curriculum resources. The intention of this series is to illustrate by a model classroom effective strategies for teaching dance to students. A few tips to keep in mind when teaching dance include: keep it simple. Use very easy steps that are age and ability appropriate. Music should be current or familiar. Make sure that music is age appropriate and free from inappropriate messages and language. Unless you have a room with mirrors accessible to you, we suggest facing the students while teaching and have them mirror you wherever possible. When planning your unit, we suggest beginning with scattered dances or dances that do not involve hand touches until students are comfortable with the concepts and each other. At or near the end of the unit, allow students to apply the concepts and skills that they have been taught by making up their own dances and teaching those dances to others as well. And don't talk too much. Let the students learn through movement. And finally, when teaching dance, it's important to follow the Ontario Physical Education Safety Guidelines available at safety.ophea.net, as well as your school board safety guidelines. On that note, let's have some fun. Let's dance. In this video, you will view a demonstration of an adaptation of the creative movement lesson, Action Words. This lesson is from the Creative Movement Unit in Ophea's Elementary Health and Physical Education curriculum resource. Creative movement allows students to explore movement skills, concepts, and principles in a free-flowing and open-ended manner. Now let's get started with the minds on.
Good morning, grade 5 class. Today we are going to be learning to explore different ways to move alone or in a group. Can anyone tell me what the word explore might mean?
Doing new things that you never did before.
I'm going to put the word new. So it's basically trying something new that you haven't done before. Yeah?
Looking around and learning more things.
Discovering. Awesome. Let's think about the word move. Who can give me some examples of movement? Yep.
How fast you go.
How fast you might be going. Yep.
Zigzag.
Moving in a zigzag pattern. One more. Yep.
Pathways.
Pathways. So today we're going to be learning how to explore different ways to move alone. So what does that mean? By yourself or in a group. Think about all the dances that you've seen on TV, dances that you might have done previously. So with the partner, discuss what type of dance you've seen or you tried before, and tell each other why you like those dances. Okay? Go ahead. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Can anyone share with me what type of dances you like to see or you like to do yourself and why? Quentin?
Breakdancing.
You like breakdancing. Why do you like breakdancing?
There's a lot of different things like headstands and head spins and handstands.
Awesome. Yes, Edward?
Hip-hop.
Hip-hop. Why do you like hip-hop?
There will be like a lot of stunts.
Yep. Yes.
I like culture dancing because it shows the different ways that they incorporate their music that they do with the movement.
Following class discussion on different types of dance, draw students' attention to the stations on the wall and have them respond to the following prompts. What types of creative movements are displayed at these stations? What do you think they have to do with creative movement? Consider asking students to write their action words on Post-it notes and share their answers with the class. Explain that the stations are action words placed into categories. Have students describe what active and safe participation looks like in creative movement. To accommodate various types of learners, record key words and expectations on chart paper and post it in the activity area for referral throughout the lesson. Have students find a partner and decide together who will be A and who will be B. Play music with a steady beat. Student A begins to explore different combinations of locomotive movements, doing warm-up activities that move their joints through a full range of motion and gradually increase the heart rate. Student B follows Student A. Encourage students to travel at different levels and in different pathways and to increase their speed of movement as they warm up. On a signal, switch. Student B becomes the leader. Divide students into 10 groups. Students rotate to each station and explore the words on the posters in each category and demonstrate the word with their own actions. Encourage students to vary their movements in body shape and time, traveling on their own and together with others in their group. Play background music. On a predetermined signal, direct students to rotate from station to station until they have completed all the stations. Provide appropriate prompts to ensure students are able to perform a variety of locomotor movements in combination. Have students identify action words. Have them categorize them into the following categories: movement, level, pathway, and speed. Consider using movement words from Teacher Resource 2, Action Word Stations. Have students demonstrate the word in their own space. Music is optional. Divide class into 2 groups. Group A will each choose their own word and assign it to one of the 4 categories: movement, level, pathway, and speed. Group B will guess what their movement is. Several students share their guesses until all students have shared their word. Then the group switches. Students face the front of the activity area and follow the teacher, who slowly performs a cool-down movement or stretch. The teacher turns to face another wall and calls out the name of a student who is now standing at the new front of the group to lead a cool-down movement or stretch. Students continue to move and turn, with the teacher selecting a new leader each time they face a different direction.
To consolidate our learning, I want to go over our learning targeting again. Can we read it together? We are learning to explore different ways to move alone or in a group. What were some of the strategies you have to apply in today's lesson? Joshua?
You have to combine the 4 elements of movement.
Okay.
You need to try your best.
You needed to try your best. Don't give up.
Do something you haven't done before.
Try something new. But in order to work successfully in a group, what do we really have to make sure we're doing with each other? Participating with your group members. Cooperation with your group members. Communication. Listening to each other. Excellent. To finish this lesson, I'm going to give each person an exit card. I want you to circle how you feel about yourself participating today. Thumbs up or thumbs in the middle, and tell me why. The second question is, when working with a partner, was it easier or harder for you to complete the action word movements? What were some social skills that you used with your partner that made it successful to explore different ways to move?
The teacher will review students' demonstrated knowledge of relationship and social skills through review of student exit card responses. Consider using the anecdotal recording chart available in the Teacher Resource section to collect student data over time. For unit next steps, refer to Ophea's health and physical education resources available to subscribing school boards at hpe.ophea.net. In this video, you will see a demonstration of an adaptation of the Creative Movement with Equipment lesson, Moving with Lummi Sticks. This lesson is from the Creative Movement with Equipment unit in Ophea's Elementary Health and Physical Education curriculum resource. Creative Movement with Equipment allows students to extend their knowledge of dance while developing fundamental movement skills in creative and unique ways. Before we start, it is important to note when using Lummi sticks, the following safety considerations should be addressed. Make sure students are directed to have space around them so that they do not hit other students' sticks. Remind students of safe behavior. The sticks belong to them and are not to be used as weapons. To silence students and the sticks, have students hold both sticks in one hand. If placing sticks on the floor, be wary of students stepping on them. When instructing advanced movements such as tossing or flipping the sticks, keep in mind the age and ability of students. Start with students on their knees. Begin with a half toss and then progress to a full toss. Use both hands individually and together. When standing, give height restrictions for the toss. Tossing may not be suitable in a classroom setting. Now let's get started with the warm-up. Students will gradually increase their heart rate by participating in the following activity. Each student has a Lummi stick and places it on the floor in front of him or her. Students jog around the sticks in both directions and then change the locomotion to hopping, skipping, or jumping on your direction. Consider displaying types of locomotion on cards to cue students.
In today's lesson, we're going to be working with movement and with equipment. Okay, let's go over the learning goal together. I'll read it out to you. We are still learning how to explore different ways to move, alone or in a group. But this time, we're going to be doing the same thing, but using equipment. You guys just explored some ways to move around your Lummi sticks. When I say go, I want you to find your partner, and I want you to discuss one way of how you can move with the Lummi stick. Come up with one way, okay? I'm going to give you a Post-it note and a pencil, and you're going to write that word down with your partner, and then you're going to stick it back up here on the poster. I have 6 different ways to move with Lummi sticks here.
Display the action word cards from Teacher Resource 5. Students use their Lummi sticks and follow the action words. Display one card at a time and encourage students to demonstrate that word in many ways. Let students explore movement and continue until all words have been practiced. Students work in small groups and use their sticks to create a routine based on the action words. Routines include the following: a beginning position, a balance, a turn, a throw and a catch, an ending position. Students may add 2 to 4 more actions of their choice, such as a flip, spin, stretch, jump, bounce, sink and rise, or twist. Students travel slowly with their sticks around the activity area. On the stop signal, students try to balance the Lummi stick on various parts of their body. Teacher leads students through stretches for the body parts that have been active throughout the lesson.
I want you guys to self-assess how you guys were working today. What does thumbs up mean to you? I'm very confident with what I was doing.
Like you achieved your goal.
I achieved my goal. Thumbs in the middle. What does this mean? Yeah.
Still need to work and practice.
I still need to work and practice a bit more.
I did well, but I think I can improve more.
Very good. Thumbs down. Is that a bad thing? No. What does thumbs down mean? I need more work.
I don't understand.
I don't understand. Can you repeat the instructions? Tell me with your thumbs right now how you felt about today's lesson and how you performed.
Students use the thumbs up strategy to self-assess their ability to obtain the lesson learning goals. Review learning goals with students and what those goals would have looked like based on the success criteria. The teacher notes the students' self-assessment of lesson learning goals using the anecdotal recording chart available in the Teacher Resource section. For unit next steps, refer to Ophea's health and physical education resources available to subscribing school boards at hpe.ophea.net. In this video, you will view a demonstration of an adaptation of the choreographed dance lesson, Movin Mixer, from the choreographed dance unit in Ophea's health and physical education curriculum resource. Choreographed dance allows students to explore movement skills and concepts in a directive manner as instructed by the teacher. Now let's get started with the warm-up. Have students jog, jump, and hop on the spot. On the signal go, students begin jogging, jumping, or hopping while moving around the room. On the signal on the spot, students jog, jump, or hop on the spot. Students alternate between jogging, jumping, and hopping. Remind students to begin slowly and gradually increase speed as they warm up.
Let's read our learning goal together. What's different about today is we're going to actually create a choreographed routine. What does the word choreographed mean to you? Yeah?
It's like you make it up.
Okay. So can I say create routine? Yeah. You plan it out and you practice it.
After reviewing the lesson learning goals, have students stand in scatter formation. Lead the students through the following dance one part at a time. Have students practice each part moving to slow music, then to faster music.
We're going to put both hands up. When I say go for 2 counts, you're going to sway to your right and bend your knee. So sway to the right, bend your knee. We're going to do it the other way, so hands up, sway to your left, bend your knee, sway to your left, bend your knee. Back, 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 clap. We're going to come back to the front. Ready? Forward, 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 clap. You're going to take your hands and you're going to slap your thighs, but you're going to bend your knees at the same time. Watch this. Ready? Clap, clap. Okay? Start from the top again. Ready? Slap, slap, clap, clap. You're going to take your right forearm and you're going to pretend you're matching it with your partner. Okay? Forearm, forearm, other side. We're going to do a grapevine going towards our right. 5, 6, 7, 8. Step, 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 kick. Let's try that all with music.
Working in pairs, have students face a partner and repeat the dance. Remind students that when facing a partner, their actions will be in opposite directions. Students will back step away from their partner in part A and walk away from their partner in part B. Repeat the dance using different upbeat music. Have students perform the Movin mixer in a circle formation with an inside circle and an outside circle. Students in the inside circle have their backs to the center of the circle. Students in the outside circle face the center and their partners. As a mixer, students walk to the right 3 steps, and the new person in front of them will be their new partner. Have students form small groups of 3 to 5 and form a circle in their group. Have each student take a turn in the middle, leading their groups in a stretch. Throughout the lesson, the teacher can assess students' demonstration of lesson learning goals using the anecdotal recording chart available in the Teacher Resource section. For Unit Next Steps, refer to Ophea's health and physical education resources available to subscribing school boards at hpe.ophea.net.